Hey there, everybody. It's Melinda here, and I wanted to pop in here to share a concept with you that's really helped me when I heard this a few days ago. It really has helped me look differently in these times, and I think it can help you, and I think it can also help your clients, your audience, your people that you're serving. Because when you find yourself in a time of crisis with this unexpected, rapid change that we're going through, and all this uncertainty that seems to lie before us, like the emotions are running high and we're experiencing simultaneous emotions all over the place, right? When your emotions are running high, it's not a time when you're in an optimal state of mind. This is the time to bring in other people to help you think, right? Surrounding yourself with the people who can help you make a good decision for your next best step, that right step to take in that particular moment. As coaches, it's important, and service-based leaders, it's important for us to know this shift so that we can support our clients in these new ways. It's also helpful to know personally and to support our clients is that in times like this, and I'm talking about, right now during this pandemic and economic crisis that we're experiencing, but this is also true when anything unexpected happens to your life and causes upheaval, right? Uh, but it's important in those times to know that you just got to get used to feeling about 65% certain about a decision that you're making. That's really it. That's in these times of uncertainty and all this stuff that's going on, we're only feel about 65% certain about decisions that we make. And we need to say to ourselves, okay, I'm making this decision right now because of the alternatives I'm aware of. One of my favorite sayings is, I'm doing the best I can from where I am with what I have. And that is so true right now, right? You say that, you're like, okay, I'm only going to feel about 65% certain. So I'm never going to feel confident to actually take that step like I did a few weeks ago or even just a few months ago. I'm going to feel about 65% certain, and I'm going to surround myself with people that can help me make that decision, and then I'm going to take that step. And you're going to revisit this process often, because that is what helps to keep you in that good, clear thinking space, right? And another way to do that is to no longer just self-regulate like we once did just weeks ago or months ago. But now it's about co-regulation, right? Self-regulation is defined at its kind of in its basic form as the ability to control your own behavior, emotions, and thoughts in the pursuit of your long-term goals, right? You're able to do this on your own. Now, you might have a coach that helps you. You might have some other tools like meditative practices or journaling or things like that. But all in all, you're able to control your behavior, emotions, and thoughts in pursuit of your goals. Not right now. It's extremely difficult to manage our own thoughts and behaviors and emotions, right? Long term is completely being redefined right now, right? That quote that I shared, I think it was yesterday or whenever it was, there's decades when nothing happens and weeks when decades happens. And that's what we're in the middle of. Like last week, so much happened and so much is happening this week that people, they're not looking at, hey, what do I want to do for this next year? Or what do I want to accomplish by the end of this year? They're like, what do I need to accomplish today? What do I need to accomplish this morning? What is my week going to look like? That might be a little long term, or looking 2 weeks or a month ahead might be a little long term, right? And we need to have that, but it's hard to do that, right? And co-regulation, that's defined as the way you can adjust yourself because you're interacting with others, right? So when we bring other people in to help us make decisions, now we can use them to help us think more clearly, to help us understand the pros and the cons and the all the different impacts that a decision might have, right? So co-regulation is about bringing other people in, interacting with us so that we can adjust our thoughts and behaviors and make the best decision we can in that moment. So it is so critical right now to stay connected to your masterminds, to your mentors, to your coaches, to your tribes, to your people that you deeply trust, those like-minded people, to come together. That's why we're leaning here into each other in this community, because I've got circles of girlfriends, and we're hopping on Zoom and having happy hours, and my dad and my sister and I were on Zoom the other day just so we could see each other and talk, and I've got a lot of different connections like that. and coming together as entrepreneurs in this particular community, like we understand the unique challenges that we all face because we're entrepreneurs in these certain times. But it's so important to stay connected. And one of the things that I notice when we stay connected is that we can borrow each other's confidence. We can borrow each other's courage and their clarity. Like when I'm having kind of that freak out moment and I can't kind of get control of myself or find my own truth or get grounded, I can borrow yours and vice versa. We can find our own footing, but we have to do it together. That's that co-regulation piece, right? As coaches and entrepreneurs, we're the leaders that others are turning to for guidance, for support, for help navigating through all of this. You know, last night I was sitting on the couch with Dave, with my husband, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I'm married to a coach in all of this. And I was so grateful for that because there is a lot that I bring to our relationship and to the family and to my friends. And I'm human, right? As leaders, we have our own fears. We have our own uncertainties and doubts and those moments of raw emotions. And we need to have a place where we can come and it's okay to share that, right? To be able to post in here just to say, you know what, today I'm feeling, and then fill it in. What are you feeling? You don't even have to give a rationale or you don't have to make it different. Just, hey, I'm feeling this. It's a place to express what's going on for you. In this community, you can come here and say things like, oh my gosh, I just tried this in my business and it went really well. Let me share with you in case it works with yours. So we can share ideas that are working with how different things are right now. Or it might be you come and you're like, oh gosh, I just tried this and it was an epic failure. Help me pivot. I need to pivot. But again, we're not thinking clearly, so we can't do this on our own. So we come here and do that together, right? We have to be able to navigate our own fears and emotions while we're being leaders to others. And this is the place to do that. So lean in, right? Lean in. And this is how, by doing that with each other, we can then, and you can serve your audiences, your clients, your communities in even stronger ways through all of this. So I hope this has helped. Again, I hope you are all well and healthy and safe in the worlds that you're in. And if there's anything that we can do, ask your questions below, lean into this community, and we'll help support one another through all of this. I love you all. I'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.